We'll wait for the car to pass. It's probably getting picked up on the audio. But hello there, fellow human type person. How are you today? I can tell you how I am. This is three times in a row, like the day before I have to go to an appointment, that, you know, somebody turns my head around. And I'm not doing all that good anyway, physically, for reasons I just assume keep to myself. And, anyways, I'll print what this person wrote to me. But, anything you write to me, it doesn't matter if you delete it, it's saved in the like notifications, at least the beginning of it. So only the beginning of this is saved in notifications. The thing that stood out to me is like the sentence, "You don't want to help people," and it's like there's a couple things wrong with that. First of all, actually, I do want to help people, but I'm not in any condition to help anybody because I am going through benzo withdrawal. I have CRPS. I can barely walk. I can barely manage my own life. If you go to somebody who ain't got no water and ask for water, that's on you. Okay? I doubt the wisdom of making this video, because people got their own problems. I don't want to aggravate nobody else's problems. But yeah, now I'm all like troubled or whatever and don't feel well. It's a consequence of CRPS. It's like a double whammy because you have the CRPS, you already have problems with emotional vulnerability because you get your emotions fucked with, it fucks with your health. You get that anyway when you're in benzo withdrawal, so I kind of have both. I kind of like a times two type thing going because when you're in benzo withdrawal, your emotions are all raw and you're all sensitive, anyways. And because of the CRPS thing, I wasn't that sensitive, but if I did get emotionally bothered by something, then it could make me actually physically sick, not like literally like in bed sick. So yeah, it makes me question the wisdom of doing this, but I really am doing this just out of these videos or these series of videos out of desperation. That's how they started. I mean, fuck, there's a video of me on here like the day that I knew I was going to go into withdrawal and that it wasn't going to be voluntarily, where I'm practically shaking and I got like a heating pad on my chest, and I didn't know it at the time, but I had caught flu type B in the hospital. But yeah, this is just desperation shit at first. But then I thought, well, I'll document the whole thing. I don't mind. I like talking. I don't mind making videos for people to look at. I didn't expect very many people to look at them, and very many people don't look at them, and that's cool with me too. But anytime somebody says something to me that's going to be nasty, I'm just going to have to fight back without using their uh, names. Be respectful of their anonymity and fight back by just saying like whatever they said. Just put it out there for other people to read. I mean, deleting your comments not going to matter because it's saved in the notification. And if whatever nasty thing you said, I shouldn't say nasty, but whatever thing ended up bothering me, like saying that I don't want to help people, um, I'm going to, that's saved in there and I'm going to put it up and I'm going to fight back. So, so this is like it's hard enough the day before you have to go do something and, I'm not going to even, it's boring. I'm not going to go into the complications of why this is going to be a difficult thing because it would be an easy thing under other circumstances and, with another body. And this is the only one I got though. I don't have a spare one in the closet that I can like, change into, or I would have done a long time ago. So they don't have androids that they can put human consciousness into. I would just like I told somebody that once, like I would just like to feel nothing as opposed to physically just feel nothing and just be like capable of emotions and but physically not feel anything, not have to eat, you know. Uh, and they were like, well, it's just unimaginable to me. I'm like, I couldn't really understand why, but being an alien being from the planet CRPS in the agony, I was gonna try to be clever, man. Screw being clever. I'm not well enough to be clever. I was going to say something like the Andromeda uh, galaxy or some whatever. But anyways, this computer don't have much battery life, so I can't be tiresome and boring for too much longer. But yeah, um, the second thing, see, I did pick that up from before. The second thing that's wrong, besides it not being true that I don't want to help people, is the idea that other people can help you. Man, you got to help yourself. You got to take care of yourself. You know, you can get help from other people, but if you're dependent on other people, then they're gonna help you out emotionally. Man, you're gonna leave yourself open to fuck, this is a mess. Yeah. Well, that's I'm gonna leave it up anyway. This is a mess, and it's not making a lot of sense, but that's what happens when my head gets fucked with and I start feeling sick. And it's like not that I don't care about people. It's like I only have so much to give. I don't have any extra water to carry yours. And you make no damn sense. I have like uh, fucking ocean on my back. Don't expect me to carry your water. That's crazy. Doesn't make any sense. It's like going to somebody that's starving and asking them for a three-course meal. It make no damn sense. Don't do it. Um, yeah, and plus it makes me sick. So why do you want to do that? That's not nice. How many times have I said that on here? Like don't that like describing the emotional vulnerability uh, involved in withdrawal, and then I got the CRPS on top of it was kind of like doubles it. And there's a video on here from me from 2 weeks ago from where I had to miss an appointment because I got sick because somebody said some stupid crap. So don't tell me I don't care about people. What the hell kind of bullshit is that, anyways? Of course, I do these videos for selfish reasons. I enjoy the sound of my voice. I enjoy articulation. I enjoy the occasional moments when I can be clever. But it's not that I don't care about people or anything like that. It's like, I don't see any. Not everybody comes on. Like I wrote a comment. Jesus Christ. I wrote underneath one of my comments. What the fuck? I wrote a comment underneath one of my videos that was like, now see, now I can't even fucking think straight. This is fucking bullshit. It's like I should just disable the comment section and just sever all ties with humanity until I get my own shit straight, get my own head right. But in the interest of honesty, I don't like looking like a jackass and coming on here and being inarticulate and not making any goddamn sense and shit. But I just want to be honest. This isn't a game. This isn't me like play acting or pretending. This is a real thing that's going on, and when I say shit on here, it's real shit. I'm not lying to you. If I tell you, that to be careful with people in benzo withdrawal, that you could say the wrong thing to them and it fucks with their head. And if I tell you that I got CRPS, and that if you say the wrong thing to me, it's going to make me sick. If I tell you that I'm wielding a goddamn machete against criminals or whatever, what the hell would I lie to you for? The only thing I do on here is I don't say everything and tell people everything because they don't need to know everything, and you got to keep some of yourself to yourself. And you can't leave yourself out completely vulnerable because of the way people are. But yeah, I'm angry about it because I don't feel good. I didn't feel good before, and now and then people do that passive aggressive stuff like they apologize. You'll see it in the comment. What's left of the comment, I only caught half of it because it was deleted, but I still read like you'll read the half that I read. But it's like it reminded me of my sister's apology, where shit. Here I am again with the honesty thing, but like where the beginning of it is, fuck. Now I don't know if I should keep this up or not. But the beginning of you've had these kind of apologies before, but the beginning of the apology is like, I'm sorry, but you did this. I'm sorry, but you're like this. I'm sorry, but you don't want to help people. You know, that's not a really legitimate apology. That's an apology uh, that's really an accusation. That's just like you're cloaking an accusation in an apology because you feel slighted or hurt, or or you feel like you're not in the wrong or whatever. If a genuine apology, in my opinion, is you go up to somebody, you say what you did, and you say you're sorry, and you let yourself be vulnerable, and you say not another goddamn thing after you say you're sorry. And then it's up to them. You're giving them the power back. If you feel that they are the wrong party and that you're actually sorry, you give them the power to forgive or not forgive. And a lot of people don't understand that. They don't know how to make a proper apology. And a lot of times it's who knows the reasons in various cases, but the reasons that I see a lot of times or I've experienced are they don't feel they're wrong in the first place. They just want to smooth things over. So, they don't they're they're not genuinely sorry for whatever they did. And then the second reason is like they're defensive. So they want to they feel it they don't like that feeling of vulnerability and they're being defensive, so they switch from defense to offense. So they switch from vulnerability to going on the attack. So they're like, I'm sorry, but you made me do this. I'm sorry, but this. I'm sorry, and then negative comments about you, which negative comments about the person you're apologizing to, probably not a good idea. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. This happened a few times on here where you know, it's a mixed bag where you talk to people and sometimes it's rewarding and sometimes it's not. And sometimes it does damage because, you're fragile. And yeah, I'm doing this instead of taking more Xanax. I might not have taken more Xanax anyway, but I've come to the conclusion as far as the Xanax thing is no more 50s. If I have to take uh, no more halves, I should say. If I have to take a quarter and if I feel bad, take another quarter like a few hours later, and but no more up and dose at all. Like in a single, when you swallow the pill, it's only going to be a quarter. You can still up dose, I guess, doing that way if you're overlapping. Um, if you're you're overlapping when the two doses take effect. Though Xanax is supposed to get out of your system between 4 and 6 hours. Um, yeah, but no more, no more with the halves. I'm still kind of getting used to the quarters because I don't have my paper with me, but I did halves a lot of times, and I updosed like crazy. The week I had all those appointments, then I had a couple of incidents like today where people were just messing with my head, and I'm not in a normal state because I'm benzo damaged or whatever you want to call it. Uh, just you can call it just withdrawal. Call it, give it a name. Give it a name, whatever name you like. But my head ain't right yet, so you know it's not going to be right for a while, unfortunately. And the way life keeps heaping stuff on here, but I did get an idea for something to do. I'll make you uh, highlights a highlight reel of Stampy's best work up there with the brontosaurus noises because I caught her on tape a couple of times. One of them actually has a car driving by the street for scale, and I don't have any special equipment. I'm just opening a laptop and hitting record and stuff. So yeah, I'll do that to amuse myself. I don't know, hopefully the person that prompted this doesn't freak out or whatever just because, I'm doing this. But it is what it is. If I'm going to record this stupid experience, I'm going to record it. I'm going to leave some things out because I have to. But especially the online activity. I'm like, it's already online activity, so what the hell? Anyways, that's about 14 minutes and 42 seconds. So um, that's long enough. And I'll go plug this thing back in, charge up the battery, and work on that other thing. I'm gonna probably call Stampy's Greatest Hits. And no, I don't. I can't. I don't have the capabilities to do that. I don't think. So I'll just have like the one audio, like about 2 minute audio of her stomping around and then a car going by, so you can understand what I'm talking about. And this isn't like her best work either. I got. I don't really have her best work recorded because I'm not like a maniac or completely nuts and just like I just wanted to catch it so I could let the landlord hear it so he didn't think I was just being like, crazy or whatever. Like that's not normal. So I like recorded maybe like I just left the laptop on record and was quiet and went in another room for like an hour and a half a couple of times. It's not something I plan to do every day. I did upgrade my earplugs though. I bought some Shooters earplugs today because them orange foam ones I had, they don't work too good. I mean, I can still hear. So I bought some Shooters earplugs on the internet today. And if you ever see movies where there's a guy that's like got a gun or whatever, he'll have these earplugs in, and there'll be like a cord. If you don't know what Shooters earplugs are, I don't really know much about it, but there's like a cord connected to them. And I said, well, I could get annoying, but I guess I could just take a scissors and cut the cord off. I don't know what the purpose is of the cord, but if I'm going to be wearing them, I don't think people will shoot guns for an hour at a time. So I guess that's the purpose of the cord. But anyways, okay, I feel a little bit relieved. I guess I have chores to do, and my nerves are still fried and shit. But yeah, I don't know what else to say about any of that. So that's probably when I should shut up and move on. And I have clothes to wash out and things to do. I'm not even sure of my transportation tomorrow. I set up transportation I have set up is like I have all these agencies that help me because I'm crippled up. So I have like Sarda Proline, I have like this other thing that's called Net Transportation, and I can get transportation through my insurance company somehow. So I got like three different sources of transportation. The problem is they make like an hour and a half experience like a 4 hour experience because a lot of times they drive you and drop you off an hour early at your appointment and then pick you up 2 hours after your appointment's over, like the day of the dentist. So, you know, like I might be able to get some help with that from some of my people here, but I don't know. I don't really feel like financially, I don't really feel like uh, somebody told me about Uber. Maybe I should look into that. That Uber's cheap or whatever. But I don't like the. I don't know. I don't know much about that. I guess I'm not doing none. I'm not doing no extra shit, man. I can barely do my normal crap. I can barely do my normal routine. I'm not doing like researching this and doing that. It's gonna be hard enough just to do my chores today and then get a couple hours sleep before I gotta go to my appointment tomorrow. She's stomping around a little bit, but not much. It is weird because you're always kind of like waiting for it to start. It's loud, jarring noises, sudden, loud, jarring noises. It's just not good for a person to live in. It's like just not good. Anyways, this has been rather crazy and insane. Little 18-minute, uh, disjointed, poorly worded train wreck, but it is what it is. And hey, shame. Shame is for people weaker than me. That's my expression. I don't even know if it makes any sense, but I just made it up right now. And I will have the t shirt ready to be on sale on my website by Monday. Goodbye.